what you smoking, don't flatter me. My got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these ones, look like we hit the lottery. My OG just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio, and that's increasing my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I boss, put my name on the property. No anything it costs. I started you heard it exhaust. Smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, she got it looking like a boss.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. All right, so here is the UFC superstar Paige Vanzant. She's about as classy as it gets. Injuries have become part of the narrative, at least recently here. She'll try to get on track here tonight.
Yes, Paige Vanzant is a star, right? The magnetic personality, the big smile. She lights up every room she steps into. She's just a person that you want to be around because you know she's exuding happiness. But that's until she goes into an octagon. When she gets into an octagon, she is nasty. A fighter's fighter, a person that's willing to go out there and just let it all hang out. Even in defeat, you see the toughness of Paige Vanzant.
She had a huge win by submission over Rachel Ostovich. That was January of 2019. Seems to have the arm injuries in check. We'll see how it goes for PVZ here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 8 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Portland, Oregon, 12-gauge Paige Vanzant. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, as anticipated as any fight on this card tonight. A well-rounded fighter versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I can see it playing out.
This fight can go 2 ways. This can look ugly for the Jiu-Jitsu fighter. She could be forced to stand. She's in a lot of trouble. She needs to take this fight to the ground as soon as she can in order to win the fight.
Both fighters get up now.
Beautiful strike.
There she goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you, DC.
Oh, she's got a fantastic jab. I'm telling you, put me to shame. I like to try to fight behind my jab, but I'm not sure I've ever landed them so consistently as we've seen her do tonight.
And there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts, finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally. Like she was not forcing her entries anymore, just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for.
So 55 total strikes have now landed for Paige Vanzant. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. Well, oftentimes with the knee strikes, it's one and done. That is not the case with this young lady tonight.
Her opponent has not deterred her. She's been everywhere she wants her to be when she's throwing them, so she's doing what any smart fighter would do, knee after knee after knee.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponents.
Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Big punch in the clinch.
Oh, did she get tagged by that combination there? And unless they're going to give her headgear between rounds, she better start raising that guard.
She's got to start doing something, but it's a testament to her opponent. Throwing so many strikes, she's being so accurate with everything that she is throwing.
Effective punch there by Vanzant.
If your opponent has... Now, she has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh! Huge right hand!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Wow! Back to the feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Round 2 coming up next. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can get there again.
All right, round 2.
Good stick.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Back to the feet. Whoa!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh! Some scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Back to the feet.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're 2 more hands.
I mean, that is... Look, you can see it. Look, she's got her hurt.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to
Another
her feet.
takedown land.
Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and you're jabbing and it's landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Right.
Get in there, stick your nose in the fight. Don't be afraid to get a little bit dirty. Watch knees to the body. Right hand punch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, she goes to the ankle break. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but...
Oh, she's got hurt. You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. Big knee.
Goodness, what a fight.
Not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message to the rest of this division. Message sent. Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee
Here's
Paige
Bruce.
has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, 12-gauge, Paige Vanzant.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.